Hello. Part 2. That's 4, isn't it? I'm an idiot. Go for that. 2. Yeah. It occurred to me at the end of the other video I didn't pay much attention to these weapons. Because frankly I don't care about them. So I'll just briefly do this before we get into the next part. So I showed this one where you put the key in and the guns pop out, and then you've got one gun here, 2, 3. Fine. I didn't, however, mess with this one. And just get an image where we can see this properly. There. Alright. There's a button on the side here, which makes a really watery kind of sound. But if we stick a Cyberplanet key here, is that in all the way? There you go. It opens up. Now we'll try it. So now it makes some sort of artillery noise. Because that's exciting. Now this we'll not use, really, for either of the next two parts. So that can just go away. Hooray! And on with the review. Shush. This is Universe Wing Saber. I believe it was still called Wing Saber. I can't actually remember off the top of my head. I might have to do some research before I do the title. Oh well. And it is effectively an A10 tank killer. Is it the A10 tank killer? Same thing as Power Glide, I think. But this is some kind of heavily Cybertron upgraded, styled version. And it's got the massive turbines at the back. And it's got lots and lots of missiles and rockets and big cannons and Gatling guns and more guns. And he's just absolutely coated in weapons and landing gear. And the big wheels here and a little wheel there, which folds up. You got this. Just make sure that's here. It's all that symbol. And it's a bit of a mess from underneath, but other than that, it's quite pretty. There you go. By the looks of these guns, I don't think he's got any gun that make that sound. Possibly the Gattlers. But yeah, it's quite a nice A10. I mean, there's a bit of a gap there, but that's for transformation. And the bottom is a bit of a mess, but for transformation. So, speaking of transformation, should we do that? Let's do that. So what you do is you untab these. Now, they've got these two little slots there that go into that groove. Now, originally I was like, oh, right, well, it goes in there then, doesn't it? But then that doesn't go completely flat, because this is in the way now. So you've got to push it past and go for that one, which allows that to go flat. I don't know why they've done two if only one's being used, but whatever. So we'll do that. We'll fold this on a double hinge all the way around to there. I think it sort of slides inside there. Straighten that. Bring it out. And might as well fold the foot up while we're at it, because these are the legs. Alright. So we'll untab that, bring it down, and we were going to have a look at this knee, weren't we? Right. So we're going to fold it, and then inside there, it just sort of slides down. There you go. There you go. It actually goes down and clicks. There you go. Straighten that, fold out the foot. Hooray! Now we need to fold this back section up out of the way. Got hold of the legs. And you also need to fold this front chest piece out of the way slightly. Just so you can get that down and rotate it. Then fold it back and push the chest plate back into place. Stay, fine. Bring it up a bit, yay! Shh, silly dog. Right, okay, so we get this piece, and we fold it back, and hinge it down so it goes onto the back. We untab the arms from the back there. They got this big peg, goes into a big square. Fold that out, straighten them up. And something that's quite cool, you just get this slider and watch the barrels. It retracts that one slightly to be a thumb and gets rid of that one completely. So now you've got your 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers and your thumb, which is quite cool. I mean, the first time when I originally got this out of the box, this didn't work properly, and eventually I got annoyed and I just forced this slider back, and I think the thumb was bent inwards. I forced it back and it just popped it into the right place. So, brute force and ignorance, children. Hooray! Don't do that. Okay, do the same on this side. Hold it out, slide that back, and then you just try and flip this out, which, if I remember rightly, is a bit awkward. So I fold this out of the way first, so I can get. Is that how I used to do it? I can't remember. Some combination of these. No, you can throw that out of the way. This has got to be down when you bring the head out. Head out until it goes flush, and rotate it around. There is Universe Wing Saber, hooray! Who's very back heavy, very back heavy. Look how back heavy he is. And the stupid dog from next door, or have I just got the hips wrong? I don't know. Now he's standing, there we go. Stupid dog from next door's barking. And the arms are a bit... they will go out, but they catch on all this stuff. Bit of a shame. But, you know, he's got a bit of articulation to him, you know. Legs go around and stuff. He's not going to stand like that because his back's so heavy, but, you know. Now, if you want a bit more articulation for the arms, you can fold this section out, which is very dusty. And then you've got all the space in the world for the arms. But this isn't for this mode, so you're not really supposed to do that, which is a shame. So there he is mainly, and if you want, you can fold this little piece up. It's about there somewhere. Double hinge this round, and using these two holes here, you can drop onto those two pegs without pressing the button if you're lucky. Now you get an overhead cannon. Don't think I did this in vehicle mode. Let's try the Cyberplanet key in this, shall we, children? So if we push it in properly, it opens up. And that's supposed to be like super duper powerful cannon. And it doesn't look utterly ridiculous at all. Oh well, let's take that out. Can you tell I'm not a fan of the stupid planet key stuff? So I'll fold that down to the boat, we'll fold that back down. There we go. But he also comes with accessories. Ish. And one is this big gun. You can just unpeg it from there, and use that peg, you can peg it into the side of the arm. Because what he needs now is another gun on that hand. That's honestly what he needs. Fine. You can do it both sides. Oh dear. There you go. Guns. Guns, guns, guns. Bit of Robocop for you. You can slide the thing back to make the guns into the proper Gatlers. It's up to you, you can. Gatling guns are always the answer. But these aren't the only weapons. And he's called Wing Saber. So he gets possibly the coolest, but also, in my opinion, quite annoying weapons. Because they are cool, but they're also really annoying. And what we're going to do is we're going to get these pieces out of the sort of bum area. It's not my fault, that's what they've put it. So pull that out. Ah, God, sorry, my throat. Pull that out. And then we need to get, I'll fold these out for it, these sort of flaps off the wings. So you untie it from that side and pull it out that side. I wonder how many of these figures are missing these pieces. You know, like second-hand figures that are just missing these pieces. Alright. Pardon me. So you get this. You get the blade. Slide it into there. I apologise so much for my throat. I really do. And you plug it into the arm. You get this. Put it in like that. Because these peg into the arm, and you want the blade for like hacking, you have it like that. But if you want, you can have it like that. You can do what you want with it, really. But this is, you know, common sense way of doing it. So why am I doing it? Yay! There he is. He's now got 2 swords. Woocha! Woocha! Last night Voyager Prime, so he's still like an ultra leader. Depends what kind of scale you're working with these days, but he's still quite big. I don't know. I never liked these swords on him because he's clearly the gunboat. You know, he's got all these missiles and guns and everything else built into it. His hands are guns. And then you give him swords, which, you know, is clearly for a gimmick later on, but then you name him after the guns. You could have called him Powerglide, you could have called him McGunplane McGunson. You could call him whatever you like, but they called him Wing Saber. So he's got to have swords. And it's... Some figures work with swords, some figures don't. And this one, personally, I don't think does, especially the way the arms are hindered with everything else. I mean, like I said, you can fold those out and you got more space, but you're not really supposed to, and good luck putting them on a shelf with a wingspan out here somewhere. It doesn't work. But yeah, I'm not a fan of that. But here himself, he's kind of a fun figure. Like I say, I know he's massively back heavy, and he's clunky, and to a degree very, very silly. But I kind of like it. I do. I kind of like this figure. And it's not just because what he can and will do in Part 3. Just putting these back, sorry. Because you got to put the sort of peg bit in there and then plug them in over there. Close it up. Oh dear, this is first thing in the morning for me. Sorry, I haven't even finished my cup of tea. No. I don't know. He's got a weird head sculpt as well. I think a lot of the Energon line had like these weird sort of... I don't know if they're trying to give him more detail or what. They just seemed kind of weird, the head sculpts. I don't know. But, yeah... He's fun, he's fine, he's utterly ridiculous. I don't know. They've also got mini-con ports, yeah, because they had mini-cons at this point still. Did they? I think the kid who was with them still had the Star Saber, but it was now like clear gold plastic or yellow plastic for some reason. Whatever. No, that was Energon. That was Energon, wasn't it? It was Kicker? Whatever. But yeah, I don't know. He's alright. He's not bad. He's just not great. I suppose I should really do a comparison with him and Prime, shouldn't I? Where's Prime hiding? There. Right, so, there's Prime. With his high heels on. Let's put his backpack on for this. this on. Do as I command. Get in there. There you go. There you go. There you go. Stop falling over. Right, there we go. The original of this was sort of white with all the grey bits were black, and I think this was like gold and stuff. So he probably would have looked nicer with this, but you work with what you've got, and this is what I've got. And yeah, basically by now, if you haven't worked out what part 3 is going to be, I'm not going to give you the spoiler, but yeah, that's what part 3 is. Oh dear, I'm going to have my cup of tea and try to feel better, because I don't know if I've got a cold or what, but so, I don't know, I feel like I've rushed this one, it hasn't been very good, but I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully the next part's going to pull it all together. So, I shall be ugly, I shall be wretched, I shall see all of you in part 3. I was going to do something with this that was going to try and be like cool, like thumbs up and yeah, and I give up. See ya.